what's up? My name is Jacques Ille, and in today's lesson we're taking a look at the next solo from the Airplay album. This time we're playing It Will Be Alright, and this solo contains a lot of awesome harmony parts that we're gonna dig into. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, let me play it for you slowly one time first before we break it down. Then there's the harmony part. So with this solo, it's all about the phrasing. There's a lot of bends and slides and stuff that you need to keep in mind in order to capture the sort of vocal nature of it all. It almost sounds like a human voice singing when it's that smooth and buttery. Anyway, the first lick sounds like this. Which is sort of a pickup to the whole thing. And what we're doing here is we're sliding from 3 to 4 on the D string. Then we're bending up a half step on the 5th fret of the G string and then back down again. Then we're gonna slide up from 6 to 8 on the D string. And then do a half step bend from 6 to 7 and then back again here on the B string. And then we're doing a slide from 6 to 8 on the G string. And then we're hitting the 11 here on the B string. So we have this. Next lick sounds like this. And what that simply is that we're doing a bunch of pretty much the same notes, but we're playing them in different ways, which is a good thing to know. So, we have this A flat here on the B string. And then we're bending up to the unison here. And then we're picking that A flat again on the B string, the 9th fret that is. And then we're sliding up to the 13th fret of the G string, which again is just the same notes. Those two licks together sound like this. Next lick sounds like this. So from here, we're gonna slide down to the 8th fret of the G string. And then we're doing sort of a pentatonic thing here, where we have the 6th fret on the B and E string. Hitting this 9th fret here on the B string. And then we're sliding up to the 10th fret of the G string from the 8th fret and then back down again. And then we're bending a half step here on the 5th fret of the G string. And then we're sliding up from 6 to 8 on the D string. And then we're taking the 6th fret here on the A string. And then back to 8 on the D string again. And then we're doing a half step bend here from 8 to 9 and then back again on the E string. That was a bit sloppy. But anyway, the whole thing so far, which is about half the solo, sounds like this. And then we have the harmony part, and I choose the highest harmony part as the main solo here, which is what we're gonna learn now. And then we'll take a look at the other two harmony parts in a bit. It sounds like this. So we're starting here on the 17th fret of the G string, and we're doing sort of a trailing delay emulation here, so I'm actually picking the notes here. It's not a delay, but we're trying to make them like ba, ba. So we're doing, that was a weird thing. What I mean to say is that we're making them more and more quiet with each note. So it's loud, quieter, very quiet. And then we're sliding up and down here from the 18th fret down to the 17th fret and up to the 18th fret again on the D string. Hitting the 16th fret here on the B string. And then doing 16, 15, and 16 on the A string. So it's very jumpy, it's all over the place. But that's, you know, that's how it is. And then we're jumping all the way. So you gotta be prepared with your middle finger here. We're jumping all the way up to the E string here. And we're doing 16, 15, 16, 18, and then 16 on the B string. So that's the first half of it, you could say. Sounds like this. And then we're gonna play this. And what I'm doing there is I'm taking sort of a diminished scale run here, where I'm playing 14, 16, 17 on the D string, and then 14, 15 on the G string. And then we're sliding up from 17 to 18 on the D string. And then we're bending here from the 16th fret of the B string, up a whole step, and then back down again. And then we're gonna slide from 17 to 15 on the G string. And finally, we're bending up here from the 16th fret, up a whole step, and then back down again. Let's play the whole thing again. That's the first half. So that's the main solo. Now let's take a look at the harmony parts. So let's check out the first harmony part for this solo. It sounds like this. Let me play that again slowly and then we'll break it down. So, just like in the main solo, we have this trailing sort of delay thing that we're trying to recreate with our pick. So, we're doing 3 hits with the pick where it gets consecutively quieter, sort of. And then we're doing a slide from 15 to 13 on the D string. Oh, that first one was the 13 on the G string. I didn't say that. So, now we're gonna do a slide from the 15 to the 13 and then back on the D string. And then we're gonna hit this 13 on the B string. And then we're gonna slide from 13 to 11 and then back on the A string. And then we're doing this, which is 13, 11, 13, 15 on the E string, and then 13 on the B string. So that whole first lick sounds like this slowly. Got it? Moving on to the next one. So what I'm doing there is first doing this sort of diminished scale run here from the 11th fret of the D string. So that's 11, 13, 14 on the D string. And then on the G string we're playing 11, 12, 14. Oh, sorry, I took one note too many there. It's 11, 13, 14, and then 11, 12. And then we're sliding up from 13 to 15. And then we're sliding down from 11 to, from 13 to 11 on the B string. It's a lot of frets here, I'm sorry. So we have... And then we're sliding from 13 to 12 on the G string. And then the last thing here, we're gonna bend up to the 15th fret from the 13th fret on the E string. Let's put those two halves together. We have this. And that's the first harmony part. So the second harmony part sounds like this. So just like with the other two harmonies, we're starting off with this off-trailing delay sort of thing. So we're picking the 8th fret of the G string thrice, and then we're gonna slide up and down from 10 to 8 back to 10 on the D string. Grab this 9th fret of the B string, and then slide up and down from the 8th to the 6th, and then back to the 8th on the A string. Sorry, that was sloppy. One more time. And then we're gonna jump all the way up to the E string here and play 8, 6, 8, 9, and then 9 on the B string. And then we have this run up that sounds like this. So we're playing 8, 10, 11, and then we're picking this 8th fret on the G string twice, and then 10, 8 again on the D and G string. That was a bit sour, sorry. And then we're gonna bend up a half step here from 8 to 9 on the B string. And I bend with my index finger here, which is kind of difficult. But it's so that I can slide down with the middle finger and then bend up with the ring finger. So you have to use all your fingers consecutively like this. It's kind of difficult. So we're bending up the B string, sliding down from 10 to 8 on the G string, and then we're gonna bend up 9 to 11. So a whole step bend, and then back down again. The whole thing. And that's the whole solo. That's it for today's lesson. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content, and comment down below what solo you want me to cover. I'm Jacques, and I'll see you in the next one.